Well, good morning. Welcome to another edition of Take 5. It is Sunday, January 20th, November 20th, 2011. And we are here in Luke chapter 6, verse 6. On another Sabbath, he entered the synagogue and was teaching, and a man was there whose right hand was withered. And the scribes and the Pharisees watched him to see whether he would heal on the Sabbath, so that they might find a reason to accuse him. But he knew their thoughts, and he said to the man with the withered hand, "Come and stand here." And he rose and stood there. And Jesus said to them, "I ask you, is it lawful on the Sabbath to do good or to do harm, to save life or to destroy it?" And after looking around at them all, he said to them, "Stretch out your hand." And he did so, and his hand was restored. But they were filled with fury and discussed with one another what they might do to Jesus. You know, the problem these guys had is they did not understand what God designed the Sabbath for. The Sabbath was meant to be a day of rest, and they made it so hard to obey what they said was the Sabbath law that most folks couldn't do any rest. They probably couldn't wait till the Sabbath was over. But it was simply meant to be a day of rest and worship and reflection and that kind of thing. Not a day to worry about all kinds of stuff. Well, here's Jesus, and he's going to do something good. He's going to heal a guy. He's got a withered hand. His hand's all withered like that, and he's gonna make it well. And he knows what they're thinking. So he puts the guy right in front of him and makes a demonstration out of it. And he heals them. And they get real mad. But I want to challenge you about your beliefs. I would encourage you, we read a couple days ago about wine and wineskins and cloth, new cloth and old cloth. Always keep your mind new, fresh, open, and even be willing to revisit long-held beliefs. Because when you get to the point where you think you can't learn anything from this book, you're in bad shape. You've gotten really prideful. Because you know what I've found is my understanding of things has changed over years. As I've read more and more, as God has given me more insights, I don't look at passages all the same now. There are some passages I read and they say something differently to me than they used to. We're going to, for example, today in church, we're going to be studying baptism. Now, baptism's something I think I'm pretty solid on, but you know what? I'm going to open my mind. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing. And I'm going to do that with every belief I have. It's not, it's good to have convictions, and I definitely have strong convictions. But those convictions are going to be subject to whatever the truth is. And if I've missed something, I want God to show me. So it's God, please show me what your word really says. And if what your word says is different than what I believe, or what my mama believes, or daddy believes, or grandma, or grandpa, or preacher, if what you show me is what is different than what they believe, I'm going to go with what you say, not what they say, or not what I've always believed. Just always keep your mind open to that, okay? These Pharisees were not open to new teaching. They weren't open to being shown that they were wrong in their assessment of the Sabbath. Jesus tried to show it to them, but their hearts were hard. Don't let your hearts get that way. Always be open to fresh ideas. Alright? And you keep watching Take 5. And by the way, if I teach something that you think is not correct, please let me know. I'm not here to try to, say I know everything, because I certainly don't. So I welcome any comments where you may disagree with me, because I certainly can still learn too. Hey, you come back tomorrow for the next edition of Take 5.